So, Jeffy's 20th birthday. I was waiting a while for this to come out, and I know a lot of other people were, so it's kind of like a big deal. And I know that we all wanted it to be really cool and really awesome, and then I finally watched it as soon as it came out, and well, I'm here to give my opinions on it. Just so you know, this video is a pretty serious one, like, it has really heavy topics in it, so I'm gonna put, like, a trigger warning for this stuff. It's, just for people that are sensitive to it, because it doesn't sugarcoat any of it, and it's pretty heavy, so, you know, just a warning. Anyways, let's give my thoughts on this.
Oh my gosh, I think his booty hole exploded.
Okay, so a lot of people, including myself, were worried that this was just gonna be another remake of Jeffy's 18th birthday, because I like Jeffy's 18th birthday. There was a little bit of filler here and there, but overall, I thought it was a good video, and you know, it had good plot points and whatnot. But then Jeffy's 18th birthday was like, hey, let's do that again, but this time, Nancy doesn't want money. She just wants to kill Jeffy, which, I mean, it's not horrible, but it was basically just the same thing. If they did, like, something else where Nancy came back and just wanted to get revenge on Jeffy, it would be fine, but it kind of just was the same thing repeated, because, like, that's not a bad plot point, obviously. Like, that can work, but it's the way that it was executed that it was just really, like, repetitive. So when I saw the thumbnail for this and I saw Nancy in it, I was like, oh boy. But this video is more so like a flashback episode, which, to be honest, I was hoping for, because I was like, I feel like Nancy's gonna be brought back somehow in his birthday. I just hope it's like a flashback and that it's not another, oh, she's not really dead, guys, she survived, even though, like, Brooklyn guy massacred her in the last video. And I mean, there was also that one time where he came back in the Mother's Day video, but that was a dream. Wait, did I say he? We know what I mean. But yeah, I think if Nancy were to ever return into SML, it should only be in dreams or in, like, flashback sequences. Wow, I murdered that word. Sequences. It should only be done in, like, that type of way. Oh, and another thing that was surprising to me is that Phoebe was in it. I know that it was a flashback one, so I didn't expect her to, like, be alive. But a lot of people on TikTok were commenting, like, oh, Phoebe's gonna come back, Phoebe's gonna come back. I was like, yeah, right, pal. But I was wrong. I was wrong. I was surprised to see her come back. I really did not expect to see Phoebe, but we did. Although the video itself actually gives more insight to Phoebe and Jeffy, which is pretty good, to be honest, because I was always more curious about, like, what their life was like with Nancy. I mean, I knew it was shit, but, like, damn. Also, didn't Nancy say that they were, like, twins and that they're, like, born at the same time in a porta potty, not, like, at a doctor's office?
I gave birth to you in a porta potty!
Well, there's like a few continuity errors that are in this video, just but like a few of them. For example, when she gets pregnant from Jacques, she says, see you in 18 years, but, like, how would she know if he was gonna put Jeffy in his will? Because, like, think about it, right? Obviously, Jacques knows that Jeffy exists because he, like, officially addressed him in, like, the Father's Day episode. And clearly he wrote his, like, his will to Jeffy for when he dies, right? But, like, why and how, I guess? Because, like, again, he knows that Jeffy exists and all that, but, like, how would Nancy be so sure of that? Like, it doesn't really make sense. The flashbacks with Nancy and, like, her house and how she used to live isn't super surprising. That's kind of to be expected given what we know of Nancy and who she is. Poor Jeffy, though. I feel really bad for him. I mean, I felt bad for him before, obviously, because, like, why wouldn't you? But, like, this video, you can really feel bad for Jeffy and Phoebe, especially well, okay, both of them. I mean, I feel bad for Phoebe, especially after that one line.
Mommy, no!
Ah, come on, it'll be fun!
Why, Mommy, why?
Because, like, literally, what they went through was awful and horrible, and I think that it's really sad. Again, the topics are really heavy, and some people think that it was a little bit overdone, like, Nancy was, like, a little bit too evil, which, to be honest, I can see and I can understand, because, like, yeah, some of that stuff was, like, really bad, but at the same time, it's, like, done in the sake of, like, storytelling. I really like when SML does serious videos, like, where they have plot and story and, like, continuity to stuff. Even if sometimes the information doesn't always stay together, like, you know, there's some, like, plot issues here and there. I really like when SML does serious stuff because I believe that they are genuinely really good actors when they want to be. So for them to put an actual serious story, it probably should have had a warning, to be honest. Like, I wish Logan kind of put a warning on it, but I still think the video was good in terms of storytelling and, like, overall, and it really does help to make you feel sympathy for Jeffy. Like, when he was, like, freaking out and curled up into a ball, I felt really bad for him. And oh my gosh, and the ending, I really liked the ending because CJ really deserved everything that happened to him. I am so glad Jeffy got revenge. And another thing I like is that Jeffy is always really protective and like sweet to Phoebe. Like you can tell that he like genuinely really loves her. And a lot of the stuff he does is just to protect her or like keep her safe, at least to the best of his abilities. And at the end, before he kills CJ, he says, this is what... Wait, what the hell did he say? At the end when he kills... Damn it. Okay, hold up. At the end when he kills CJ, he says, this is for everything that you've done to my sister. And I kind of like the fact that Jeffy more so did it to get revenge for Phoebe, as opposed to like for the stuff that's happened to him, which I thought was honestly a really good plot point for Jeffy's character, because he really does care about Phoebe. And I think him going after CJ because of Phoebe as opposed to like his own problems was really good. And it's definitely in character for Jeffy. And overall, I just like the scene. I thought it was a cool scene, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, and then I have to bring this up because of course he was gonna be in it. Like no matter what, considering that they share the same birthday as Brooklyn Guy. And I'm not gonna lie, Brooklyn Guy didn't really bother me. Cause like at first, you know, he came in, he's like being all goofy. And then like once Jeffy starts getting into like the serious shit, he's like, oh damn. And I mean, to be honest, like I said in my other video, I don't really find Brooklyn Guy to be all that annoying. A lot of people don't like him. And I know a lot of people don't like when Brooklyn Guy shows up because he like takes over videos, right? But I feel like his presence wasn't bad, and he definitely did not take over the video. Like he just had his parts and then Jeffy had the rest of the video. So overall, I thought Jeffy's 20th birthday was really good. I'm glad they didn't do the like, oh, fake out death at the end. Jeffy's not really dead, but he is, but he's not. I'm really glad that it was like just past stuff and not like, oh, Jeffy's getting kidnapped again, or oh, Jeffy died, or not really, but Nancy's back, oh wait, but she's dead, you know. It wasn't a remake of Jeffy's 18th birthday. That is what I'm happy about. I'm happy that did not happen. And I guess while we're on the topic of it, I think for Jeffy's 21st birthday, since he's turning 21 and stuff, you know, he could like drink alcohol and whatnot. So Marvin's like, hey, Jeffy, you want to go to the bar? Like, you know, trying to be nice to him on his birthday. But Jeffy like starts flipping out and he doesn't like it because like, you know, Nancy would like drink and stuff. And Jeffy just like has this like fear of not wanting to drink alcohol because he's like freaked out by it because of how Nancy was. So Marvin kind of just has to like explain to him and tell him that like it's okay to drink as long as you do it in moderation and it doesn't like consume your life. I think that would be a great plot point because Jeffy hating like alcohol and drugs and all that stuff would be very in character for him. And to my knowledge, I can't think of a time or times where Jeffy like was interested in alcohol or drugs. The alcohol part is kind of iffy because like, to be honest, a lot of like, you know, younger SML kids are like, oh, alcohol. But I can't particularly think of Jeffy liking anything like that, and I think it would be a wonderful plot point for his 21st birthday if that was like the plot of it. But anyways, those were my thoughts. I really did like this video, and I really hope that SML makes more serious videos in the future, because like I said, the whole crew is really good at acting. I love when they make serious stuff. So I don't know how to end videos. Subscribe if you want, I guess. My name's Diggin, and my butt is itching.